Hi, it's Vic. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I created this Spooky Gate Halloween card. So to start with, I've used my silhouette machine and I've gone ahead and cut out this SVG file from Snapdragon Snippets. So I'm just inserting a clip of my silhouette because people have been asking what it is. It's an electronic die cutting machine. And I've gone ahead and cut out all the layers that I need to create this card. So I've used Papermilldirect cards, so I'll leave the links down below if you're interested in the colours. And now I'm just popping out these little bits that have been die cut from the house, and it needs to be black, so rather than use the card I've just gone ahead and got a Spectrum Noir marker, and I'm just going to go ahead and colour this up. And then I'm just going to use my PVA glue just to adhere the houses together, and then I'll pop this onto my card. But first I've gone ahead and I've got the little roof pieces, so again I'm just using one of my markers to colour this in, and then I'm going to adhere these down on top of the little house. Once these little pieces have been popped onto that house, I then grabbed my Copic fine liner pen, and then I just went ahead and drew some little squiggles to look like some wonky tiles that you'd see on a haunted house. And then once my house is complete, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this over the purple piece that I adhered down earlier, and now you can see the card coming together a little bit more. So now I'm going to go ahead and just adhere down the gates. So I have the Papermilldirect, I think this is the slate grey card, and then I've got the plain black card. So again, I'm just using PVA glue. This is easier to use because if you make a mistake you can easily fix it. And this SVG file that I'm using, I will link it down below, but it comes with everything that I'm showing you here. So there's also a moon that's included and a couple of bats. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly colour up the moon, and then I've just used my Copics for this, and I'm going to adhere this down, and again I'm colouring in those little bats. And once everything's been adhered down, that's pretty much the card, the SVG card, complete. So now I'm going to add some stamps, and I'm using some Hello Bluebird, and this is the Tabitha stamp set. So I've got my Memento ink and some Copic friendly cards, and then I'm just going to quickly show you how I coloured in Tabitha. So I've used my Copic markers for this, and I will list them all on the screen if you want to use the same colours. So I usually always start with the skin first, and then I usually move on to the hair and then the outfit. So as I said, I've listed the Copics on the screen, so if you want to take a screenshot of the colours, if you want to use the same colours as me, that's absolutely fine. And now I'm just going to let you go and watch some relaxing colouring. Now Tabitha and my images are finally complete, I'm then going to go ahead and just add some highlights to the images, and I have my darker marker that I've used for her hair, and I'm just going over this just to add a little bit more definition. And then I've got my white jelly roll pen and I'm just adding some highlights to my other images. So I've gone ahead and fussy cut out all my stamps, and I'm just getting a rough idea on where to place them. As the gates on the card are obviously going to open, I've just popped my acrylic block there to stop them opening up while I'm adhering my images down. And then I'm going to add a couple of the bats that I coloured to the top of the card. And of course you don't have to do this, I always like to add some more stamps and images to my cards, especially if I've used a SVG file. So next I'm moving on to my sentiment, and it says best witches to you this Halloween, which I thought was super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss this, and I've got some gold embossing powder and I'm just heating this onto some plain black card, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this out with my trimmer. And then I'm just using some foam pads to adhere this to the top of my card. And as usual, I always forget my sentiment. I leave it till the last minute, but I think it looks quite cute where it is. And that is the finished card. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.